52 days. That is how long George Herman Mancilla had been on Florida community control before he allegedly began using a dead man's benefits cards from the Palm Bear. Mancilla is presumed innocent until proven guilty. December 9, 2025, a Brevard judge sentenced Mancilla to 1 year of community control on a felony battery case. Community control is the strictest non-prison supervision Florida has. It sits one step below incarceration. House arrest, electronic monitoring, hard restrictions on movement, regular reporting to a corrections officer. 52 days into that sentence, on January 31, 2026, the offense dates begin. That is the date prosecutors have placed on every single fraud count Mancilla now faces. While he was supposed to be under the most intensive supervision the state can apply outside a prison wall, the fraud was already running. Palm Bay police first came for him on February 11th. SWAT at a rental house on Turk Road Southwest. The initial charge that night was a paraphernalia misdemeanor. It was later dropped. He walked out of jail on February 28th. On April 15th, detectives came back with a different package, 7 new felony counts. He has been held without bond ever since. The dead man is identified by the surname Berry. He was reported missing in 2025. His remains were found in February of this year in a wooded area near Jupiter Boulevard and Santo Domingo Avenue Southwest in southern Palm Bay. The Palm Bear is holding Berry's first name pending independent confirmation that his family has been notified. The 7 counts filed April 15th read like a plain ledger. 3 counts of credit card fraud. 3 counts of using a deceased person's identification. 1 count of grand theft. Now the money. There are 2 financial instruments in this case, and they should not be confused. 1 month before Berry disappeared, Mancilla's own bank account held $1.86. By February 28th, the day he walked out of jail after his first arrest, that same account held $26,957. Separately, investigators say Berry's government benefits cards were drained of up to $27,000. Gas stations, other locations. Berry was already dead during much of that activity. 2 instruments, 2 flows. The bank account that grew, the benefits cards that drained. Twice now, the court has issued what is called an Anti-Murder Act detention order against Mancilla, once on February 13th, again on April 16th. The phrase carries weight, and it should be heard precisely. The Anti-Murder Act is not a homicide charge. It is a Florida statute that lets defendant judges hold defendants without bond when they commit new offenses while already on supervision. It is a procedural tool, not an allegation of murder.
As of this broadcast, no homicide charge has been filed. The connection between Mancilla and Berry's death remains an open investigation, not a filed criminal allegation. The Palm Bear is keeping that line clear. Mancilla has been in and out of Florida prison since the early 90s. His most recent release was October of 2024. 14 months after walking out of state custody, he was sentenced to the community control he was on when these new offenses allegedly began. A body found in February, a fraud arrest in April. On June 3rd, Mancilla appears before Judge Charles Crawford for a violation of community control hearing. Whatever the state attorney files between now and that hearing will define the rest of this case. Read the full article at thepalmbear.com. This is the Palm Bear.